Hey guys, this is Paul, aka Inside Out. I just like to go over one of my serving videos. It's the kick serve. It's a technique I've been working on probably for the last 3 years. It's always a work in progress, but I think the second serve is easily one of the most important techniques in the game. I've always my approach has always been I'll take what I can get from the first serve, but for the second serve I like to win points outright on them if I can, mainly through just having a lot of kick on the serve and deep placement, so causing forced errors more than trying for placement. Obviously, it's with the speed and the kick, it's tough to ace people. But you do get the occasional ace, but really not expected. Mainly just trying to control the point right off the get-go, either forcing the opponent into a weak return, or in doubles, forcing them to hit into your partner who's waiting at the net. So without further ado, let's look at the video. Actually, before I get to that, I'd like to just mention that I've learned my kick serve mainly through Chris Lewitt's Keys to the Kick article on tennisplayer.net. I'll provide the link in the description of the video. Anyways, he goes through the 10 components. I'll mention some of them in my analysis of my own serve. So let's get that going. So I made this video a couple days ago, and I'd served probably about an hour, just trying to work on a couple things that I noticed from the previous video I made on my serve. So here we go. This is the first time using screen recorder, and this is actually, I haven't used the webcam that I have for a really long time, and apparently the video is no longer compatible with my computer, but for some reason the audio still works, so that's I guess that's okay. So let's start. Let's just rewind it a little bit here. Okay, so the ready position looks okay. I'd actually just pause it here. Just a couple of things I noticed. I'd like to keep my my arm and my body 90 degrees apart here. So I'd like to keep this elbow and arm up. Right now it's probably I don't know, 60 degrees. So keeping that arm up, what that allows is it allows a further drop of the racket. Obviously to impart more spin on the serve. So let's continue with the video here. Actually, before I do that, another thing I noticed was the shoulder tilt is not very good here. Ideally, so if I were to draw a line between my my shoulder blades, the angle would be about that. I'm not really, it's not going to provide me much of a load to put a lot of kick on the serve. Ideally I would want the line between my shoulders to be something like that. So what I'll need to do is make sure this shoulder is a little bit tilted down. Probably if everything were being equal, the shoulder would be about here. Definitely something that I'll look to improve. I need more of a stretch here on my oblique. That would help with the shoulder tilt and just getting myself into more of a power position. So let's continue. So I guess I do a better job of tilting the shoulder here. I guess that's okay. I think it might help my balance if I got into the correct shoulder tilt early, but this isn't bad. I noticed my tossing arm has become a little bit crooked, so definitely something that I can work on to improve. I would probably want that to be just straight up. That helps keep the shoulder down and keeps you in a power position longer. Let's continue. Okay, let's stop here. My legs, there could be more weight loaded, and to set up for the weight transfer, but it's okay. I definitely want more of a leg drive here. Looks like my racket's going to drop, so I'm going to try to pause it right at the lowest point of my racket. So I guess this might be the best I can do without overshooting the video. So the racket drop is probably down to my waist. Obviously, that could be lower. The more distance the racket has to travel between the lowest point to the point of contact, the more velocity, more spin you can put on the ball. So that's something that I'll work on as well. The ball toss I like that height. It gives me a lot of time to get ready. It's pretty close to 12 o'clock. I would want it to be closer to 11, but with my posture being so straight, it's not it doesn't really match my toss. So if I were to toss it over at 11, I would need it would need more of an back arch. If that's something that I'll definitely need, as I've noticed that almost all good kick servers have arching their back at least to some degree. Usually it's quite pronounced. Just something that I'll look into doing. Part of that is my stance. So if I were to just clear those lines, if this was the baseline, I've been trying to set up 45 degrees. Sorry, I've been trying to set up. If this was the baseline here, I've been setting up 45 degrees, which I may want to change. So basically this toss I've had some difficulties on the toss, as the ball has oftentimes ended up behind me, as in I'm not throwing the ball into the court. It's something that I'll work on doing. One thing I might try to do is position myself more parallel to the baseline. That will help my toss. It would help putting more spin on the ball. It would also help my the path of my swing to go more more behind and loopy rather than what you will see if I continue my video here. So everything looks okay. I do a good job of dropping this shoulder. That's just one of those things that help protect this shoulder. You need to drop this one, protect, helps this one swing through. I'm not sure I'm getting much shoulder turn. It looks decent, but obviously it could be better. The contact, if I were to rewind it slightly here, I'm contacting it as the ball's coming down, so the ball probably dropped. Let's see here. Let me get the peak of the toss. So the peak of the toss is, if you were to draw a line, it's right there. So let's try to remember that spot. It's basically the middle of the second set of squares on the roof. So let's use that as a reference. So let's continue, and let's see where I actually contact the ball. So it looks like I let the ball drop. If I draw the two lines again, I think it was up here. That's when the ball started. That's the height of the toss, and then I let it drop here, which is good. I guess I could let it drop a little further, but you know, for me, the higher I contact, the better clearance I get on the net. I want a lot of clearance. The last thing I want to see is the ball to hit the net. I'd rather have the balls end up out than hit the net. You have with the kick serve, you have a lot of room for error here, so you definitely want to take advantage of that. Unlike the flat serve, where you're looking to serve between a foot and maybe 2 feet over the net at most. So let's continue the video. So if I were to draw a line, the racket path would have been pretty much like this, which is not so good. I like it to go starting with the 11 o'clock toss and then finish in front, more of a loopy racket path than swing. You also notice that I'm behind the baseline. I'd like to end up maybe a foot in. If you just continue the video, I'd like to be a foot in, as it's a more aggressive position to receive their return. A lot of times with a kick serve, they're not able to hit a deep return. You're often hitting balls a couple steps in. So with the serve and the leg drive putting me into the court, I'm in a better position to hit the next ball. In addition, it gives me a couple steps closer to the net if I want to serve and volley. It's just sets me up for the next point. So if I were to rewind the video, I can just show you the clearance. So the clearance, pretty good clearance. I would say this is more than the distance between the ground and the net. So I'm getting really good clearance here. That's what I want. I think the more clearance I'm getting, the deeper the ball is going to land into the serve on the serve box. If this were the box I was serving in, I'm looking to serve it probably 1 foot from the line. Just increases your percentages of winning the point. The deeper it is, gives the opponent less time. Always, these are the things I'm looking to do. I'm trying to win the point, or be in a really good position to win the point in the second serve, rather than just to get it in. Just some of the things that I may not have addressed. Going back to what I learned on the keys to the kick serve. Let me see if I forgot anything. So the grip that I hold is, I've been holding it, it's a Continental, and it's a really loose grip. I'm trying to get a lot of wrist action, and by holding the racket really lightly, I'm able to generate a little bit of extra pop on the racket swing. In terms of the stance, I do the step up stance rather than the platform. The platform looks like it's a more balanced stance, so it's something that I may look into doing, as balance is super important, especially when you're trying to hit the ball exactly where you want, and you're not always getting the proper toss. So having a balanced stance is something that could help with the consistency. One argument against it is you might not get the power that you're looking for. So the next time I shoot a video on my kick serve, I'm looking for a deeper shoulder tilt, better leg drive. So I'm looking to load the legs a little better. That means getting into a lower stance. Definitely getting back arch. I want the 11 o'clock toss, so I'm looking for the more loopy racket, I guess swing path. So I guess those are the main things. So let me just. I'm looking to get a deeper, better leg drive, end up on the court. Looking for the 11 o'clock toss. Looking for the better racket swing path, and sorry, let me clear that. It should be more better shoulder tilt. Okay, so that's the first analysis video that I've done. I'll try to do some more for actual matches in doubles. Obviously, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot of things that I've been doing wrong that I would like to fix. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and that's it for now. Thank you.